Are you thinking about an AI certifications? Let's quickly understand which are the three AI certification from ISACA and see which one is right for you. Currently, ISACA offers three advanced AI certifications: AIA, AISM, AIR. Here you can see A stands for advanced, then AI for all three. Now this AI is for the audit, this is for the security management, and R stand for the risk. These are not sequential certificate, means you can pick any certification as per your experience and career goal. Now before moving ahead, let me tell you one practical example. Suppose your organization is using AI for the recruitment process. This is AI used by your organization for the recruitment process. Now this model has the data of the employee. It can be the personal data or any relevant data. Now, advancing AI risk, the risk model will work as it will check if there is any potential risk, their impact, and the controls are in place. It will check if this model acting discriminately against candidate or it is making any incorrect decision. So it will focus on the risk. Then we have the security management. This certificate will check for the security related thing. This will check who has access to this system. Is there any unauthorized access, data leakage, prompt injection, or any other cyber threat? Means it will check if the AI is secure or not. Now we have the audit. Now audit will check if AI is working as per the requirement, it is using appropriate data, it is following the controls and producing the reliable result. So audit part will check AI controls are working properly or not. This is how these three certificates are prepared for the different professionals. Okay, now let's see who should choose which certification. The first certificate is AIA, which is for the AI audit. So those person who are interested in IT audit, internal audit, assurance professional, ITGC, ITech, you can see it is for them only. Similarly, AISM, that is the security management, person who are interested in securing the AI, managing the AI security risk, those can appear for this certificate. The next one is advance in AI risk. Those person who are working in the risk professional who like to identify, assess, govern and manage AI risk, then they can go for this certificate. The next one is who is eligible for this certification. So ISACA has mentioned some prerequisite. You can see for the advance in AI audit, those who have active CISA certification holder, or there are the CIA, US CPA, ACCA, then CPA is for the various country like the Australia, Canada, Japan. So there are various qualification prerequisite mentioned by the ISACA for this certificate. If you want, I will paste them in the description below. Then for the AISM, you need active CISM or the CISSP certification. Again for AIR, you need active CISA, CISM, CRISC, CGIT to appear for this certification. Now let's see experience needed, and this is very important to note down. ISACA does not state a separate fixed number of year of experience for any of these exam. Okay, there is no fixed number. Okay, as it is designed for experienced auditor, advisor, or having practical audit experience, but it is not necessary to have these prerequisite. Why? There is a difference because the current ISACA exam registration page say candidate must hold the active qualifying credential to register. Okay, means you can take exam first and qualify later also. Okay, it means even if you are not eligible to take exam now, still you can appear for the exam, but to get the passing certification you need this eligibility or the prerequisite. Now consider you don't have this prerequisite and you appear for the exam and pass. Then you have total 5 years to submit the certification application. Means suppose you are not eligible but you appear for the exam and pass. Then you have 5 years to apply for the certification with the mentioned prerequisite. Okay. Hope this is clear and this is very important. Again, I will repeat, even though ISACA mentioned this eligibility or the prerequisite to appear for this examination, still you can appear for the exam, you can pass. But to get the certification, you have the 5 year after passing the exam to show that I am eligible, I have this kind of experience. That's it. Below, we can see what it covers. Since this is related to the AI audit, it will cover AI governance and risk, AI operations, and AI auditing tools and technique. This is mostly related to the audit. Then we have the security management. So it is again AI governance, program management, AI risk and opportunity management, and AI technology and control. The third one, it is related to the AI risk. So it will focus mostly on the risk governance framework, life cycle risk management, and AI risk program management. So this is all about risk, this is all about audit, and this is about the security management along with the governance. Let's see some common exam fact. This is the exam details, the pricing, application fee. So you can see all three exams contain 90 multiple choice questions. Okay, and you have 150 minutes. This is common. Again, the exam fee, you can see this is 459 US dollar for the member and 599 US dollar for the non-member. So for the member, it is less. And if you are applying for the certification, then there is a application fee which is $50. This $459 consists of the registration fee and the exam fee. Okay. Now one more important thing. Once you register for the exam, you are eligible to take exam within 6 months. Means you have 6 months to appear for the exam, and this is risky if you are not prepared within that 6 months. So I will suggest, for any certification, first prepare well, study, do all your mock and all, then register and take the exam. If you register now, you can appear for the exam immediately. So it is better to first study and then only register for the exam. Okay, this is all about the ISACA's 3 AI certification. We have discussed the what is the exam, the purpose, the eligibility, the exam details, what it covers and all. So now choose the exam certification accordingly as per your experience and the knowledge you have and the career goal you are focusing for. Thanks for watching this video. You can see the description. I have mentioned the eligibility, what are the other qualification required for this examination. If you have any query or problem, please comment below and let me know. I will reach out to you. Thank you.